I am amused at the way new words pop up in our vocabulary, used by some people just to make it look like they're up with current culture. I think it makes them sound like they're with it. We hear of repurposing, reimagining things. You know, the thing is that my mother just always called them leftovers and put them together in new ways. Last week, I repurposed some leftover mashed potatoes, made potato pancakes out of them. I reimagined them and repurposed them and enjoyed them. Now, if you ask my wife, you will find that throwing away things that I may see some reason to need in the future just goes against my grain. From time to time, though, I find one of these things I saved out in the garage that was exactly what I needed to fix something else. I repurposed it to fix something else. Reimagining, though, was what is done with things that might otherwise be thrown away when you can turn them into like household decorations. Old farm equipment looks great in the garden, even though not going to use it there. It really looks good there. It is repurposed and reimagined. Those are fancy words for being able to see the worth in something that somebody else calls junk. Have you ever stopped to think? We, every one of us, has been repurposed and reimagined by the Lord. We're born lost, full of what is referred to as the old sin nature. That's where we are. That's where He sees us. There's very little use for us in the kingdom of God that way. But through Christ, God has repurposed us to be His children, members of the family of God. Through Christ, we are no longer being fed leftovers, but have been invited to the banquet, not as rusty plows, but as guests of honor, repurposed as His disciples, or, as He said it originally, we have been redeemed. 1 Peter 1, verses 18 and 19. For you know that it is not with perishable things, such as silver or gold, that you are redeemed from the empty way of life handed down to you from your ancestors, but with the precious blood of Christ, a lamb without blemish or defect. We have been redeemed.